Yo, hopefully you can hear me and see me. I am absolutely exhausted at this time, having been packing boxes for a zillion hours in a row. But I'm never probably going to have this chance again to unbox a few things before I need to just literally then go pack them. So I'm gonna do this right now because I had a couple things show up. Some I expected, some I did not expect, that kind of a thing. So yeah, I'm going to do an unboxing show while I am completely surrounded by boxes at the moment. So yeah, it should be a fun time, and a totally random stream. So yeah, it's painful. What's up, Michael? Knights of Old. Yeah, yeah, it's brutal, dude. JP, what's up, buddy? Thank you. Yeah, 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 it really does, honestly. I'm up to over like 50 something boxes surrounding my vicinity, and probably, I would imagine at least another 40 or 50 to go to pack before I can sort of call it quits on that and just let the movers do everything else. So still a little ways to go here, but I really needed to do something different for a few minutes. So yeah, unboxing it literally so I can then just turn around and then put it away into a box, most likely. So that's what's going on. What's up, Ruben? Exactly, right? Like, if I wasn't gonna do it now, it was either gonna be moved inside of a box, or I don't know. I mean, I really think that would have been the only only move from here if I didn't do this. I thought about doing it yesterday, but I just ran out of time. So anyway, I'm just gonna get started. There's a couple of comic book related things, one comic art related thing, and then I've had these TMNT card packs like from the 90s second series sitting around, like, that I've been waiting for an occurrence to unbox. So I may unbox a few or unpack a few of those, um, just to have a little bit of fun, and then I'll have to pack those when I'm pack the rest of my card stuff. I've intentionally not packed any of my trading card related stuff because those have been sitting around. But I got this package in from Nintendo, which I think I know what's in here. It's just in like one of these kind of like mailers, so it's not like anything that I bought, anything crazy or anything like that. But Nintendo has some sort of Nintendo Live or Nintendo fan event going on, I think in September, up in the Pacific Northwest area. I think it's like Seattle, possibly. I could be wrong about that, but I think it's Seattle area. And even though it's a I think it's a free, free to attend kind of thing, to the free to open to the public. But I did randomly win from Nintendo some sort of like badge, or like maybe it's like a special VIP thing. I really don't know. And nor do I know if I can make it out to Seattle for this event in September or whatever. More than likely, I don't think I will be able to make that. So who knows? Maybe I'll just give this to somebody if that's a thing. But yeah, so it's part of PAX West, which is like a larger gaming convention event thing. Let's see. Let's make sure there's no critical information here. Yeah, so it's Nintendo Live 2023, Seattle Convention Center, September 1st through 4th. So I guess I do get a attendee badge for this thing. So that's pretty cool, actually. Don't swipe my QR code now. If you want to swipe my QR code, go for it, because I don't know if I'll actually be attending this or not. But it's cool to have the swag for it, regardless. Let's see this little colorful lanyard thing here. So pretty cool. Nintendo Live 2023, Seattle. Randomly won this from Nintendo, and it showed up here in the mail. So that's pretty cool. What's going on, Leo? Black Swamp Comics. It's I think you know what's up with me, man. I'm surrounded by boxes. I'm packing. I'm absolutely exhausted. Back hurts a little bit, although not as much as I expected. My wrist hurts a lot more, like, carrying like heavy boxes with books and like maneuvering them around, moving them around. My arms and shoulders, my legs, they're all like exhausted. They feel like, twice as heavy as they normally feel. They're already pretty heavy normally, but they're feeling twice as heavy now. What's up, Carlito? Classico. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Just doing like I said, doing an unboxing before I probably end up reboxing the stuff I unbox, which is pretty ridiculous, if I'm honest. What's up, Los? Yeah, moving fucking blows, dude. It is the worst. Yo, H, my man, 36 Chambers Tattoo Studio. Yeah, man. I wouldn't say things are good. I will DM you and catch up with you directly, because I think it's been a minute since we chatted one on one. But yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll let you know what's going on with me and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the next portion of the unboxing. So this showed up from my comic shop. I had no memory of buying anything from my comic shop. So it's either something that was on my pull list that I forgot about, because I pretty much canceled my whole pull list in advance of, knowing that I was going to be moving and all that, well before the last 4 to 6 weeks, if not even earlier than that. I think I, stopped my pull list probably 2 months ago at this point. But there might have been some sort of Star Wars book that was like previously on the pull list and all that, that I forgot about. That, this is just like my comic shop completing or closing the loop on my pull list. Who knows? It'll tell me right here in the invoice. Yeah, it's a bunch of Star Wars comics that were at one point on my pull list, but I pretty much just have given up on having a pull list moving forward. That said, and I've already packed the majority of my single issue loose comics. I even packed my comic book store folio things, the things you take to conventions and all that. I packed those already, so I don't even know how I'm gonna pack these. I might just throw these in a backpack or whatever, but we'll see. Not a huge deal, but we got Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #6. My mic's in the way here, but let me move this a little bit. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #6, Dark Horse. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #6, Dark Horse. Here's another variant to that. Jabba the Hutt. Star Wars High Republic Adventures, issue #5. Boom. I'm way behind on both the reading and the collecting of like the recent stuff. Lately, I just have not had time to read comics or even really actively make sure I have the ones that I wanted and all that. It's just not, it's going to take me a minute to get back to that kind of habitual comic book buying and collecting and all that. But yeah, pretty cool to have these show up that I forgot about apparently. So here's issue 5, Hyperspace Stories rather. And here is issue 5, a variant of that same title. So yeah, little Star Wars pull list order that I forgot about apparently. And looks, I mean, I should probably just go log on to my comic shop and actually figure out whether I have a pull list still, if there's like any stragglers on the pull list, or I should probably do something about that. I don't know if Leo Black Swamp Comics is still in the chat, but I think this is a package from him. I was recently on his Iceberg Lounge show with him and Steve, Geeks and Drinks, and I was also like in the chat for a couple of the previous episodes, and apparently I won a giveaway or something. Steve already sent me Geeks and Drinks sent me some giveaway books, but I think this might be some additional giveaway books from Leo, if I'm not mistaken, from Black Swamp. I could be wrong though, because there's no identifiable marks except for the fact that it came from Bowling Green, Ohio. So I think Black Swamp is from that neck of the woods in the Ohioans, if that's the right way describe it. So let's see what's inside. So this is a total mystery package um, for me. Thank you, Ruben. So we have a comic in here, two comics in here. So we've got so we got a double wrapped books. So we got Cult of Carnage Misery. That's cool. Symbiote book. And then on the other side, we've got Night Terrors First Blood. So I'm not definitely not familiar with these series. I'm assuming they came out more recently, and I've just kind of fallen off of both Marvel and DC lately. There's a Bowling Green in Ohio as well as in Kentucky. Which one had the massacre? I don't know. I do not know, sir. I'm assuming Kentucky, but that's a total guess, to be honest. So yeah, so that's cool. If that was from you, Leo, thank you, man. I appreciate it. And there was also one other thing in here. I think this is a trade paperback or something. All right, so this is awesome. I love this series. Joker by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermejo art. Fantastic Lee Bermejo art on this. I already have like a oversized, like fancier version of this, which has already been packed, as you can see. Packed. Only a couple things left here, sitting around on the shelf. So this is going to be something that I end up giving away, re-giving away. So this was a giveaway, and now it's going to be given away again. So if there's somebody out there that is interested in this, or maybe I'll do it as a future, giveaway package or whatever. But now I also do have to pack it and put it away temporarily. So it might take me like forever to find it again for a giveaway. But yeah, it's a great book. It's an awesome book. So yeah, thanks again, man. Appreciate the prize win from you, both of you guys, that you guys sent me separately, and for having me on the show. We talked video games. That was a great, fun episode that almost nobody watched because it wasn't about comic book speculation or grails or original comic art or whatever, but it was just a bunch of comic book nerds talking retro games and video gaming on that episode. So go check them out, Black Swamp Comics. All right. This was something I was expecting. It was from my buddy Jeff Wedding, comic art and fellow comic art, and more particularly fellow Star Wars comic art collector, and great member of the community and comic art, comic books, CAF, Ruben's community, my community, all of it. Great guy, one of my good buddies in the hobby. So I had picked up a General Grievous commission illustration style piece from Harvey Tolobal, which is one of Jiggy Cruz's next comic art dudes, and he's also one of the artists on the High Republic books. He does the High Republic Adventures books. So this Grievous piece is awesome. So I know that that's in here, but I also picked up, I think, a couple random other Star Wars things from Jeff that he was looking to get rid of. I don't even remember, honestly, what those things were. So it's going to be a little bit of a refresher, but I do know that the General Grievous by Harvey Tolobal is here because Harvey was at SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con. Jeff also went to San Diego Comic-Con. So he did the whole pickup for me to make it more convenient, so I didn't have to pay for international shipping and all that jazz. So yeah, so this is going to be cool because I'm finally going to have that General Grievous piece that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. And then there might be some other things in here that I know I am supposed to probably remember, but it was been so long since I talked to Jeff about some of that stuff that I don't remember, to be honest. And I've been so busy and exhausted with the whole moving and packing and all that. So you guys are gonna find out along with me to some degree. But I'm sure when I see the stuff, I'll start remembering. Oh yeah, we talked about that kind of thing, and we'll see. So let's take this Grievous out. The Grievous is right on top, which is awesome. Get everything out of the plastic so I can show you guys better on camera. Let me know in the chat when you get a second how the audio sounds and if the camera's looking okay and everything. This is a new webcam. I've only ever used it one time, which was on Ruben's show, with that comic art sale show that we did. What was that? A week ago? Oh, 8 or 9 days ago, something like that. So I've only ever used it one time. And this is the mic setup. This is not a new mic setup, but I'm just curious if it sounds okay. And probably this is, in all honesty, this is going to be the last live stream I do from this location. So this is the last NYC live stream. The channel is no longer Comic Books NYC, but for old time's sake, I might play the outro clip for you guys. Whatever, we'll see. um. Anyway, let's. Okay, sounds loud and clear. Looks and sounds good. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Great packaging as always. I don't know if this was like repurposed heritage or repurposed something, but it feels kind of like it's repurposed, which yep, right there, repurposed heritage. I don't know, what was this item? This was a Steve Leialoha, Cynthia Martin, and Ken Stacy Star Wars story page number 12 from Star Wars issue number 105 heritage packaging. So great pickup, Jeff. I think I knew he picked that up, but I always repurpose heritage packaging because it's so. I mean, it's pretty much bulletproof. And if you're gonna send art out, whether you sold it, trading it, gifting it, whatever it is. Okay, cool, excellent audio, video. Steve, what's going on, my buddy? No, I'm not, but I might just take the risk, and if I get a strike or a copyright claim, then whatever. I'm not making money off this video anyway, so I'll take the risk this time. Well, or maybe I won't. We'll see. I don't know. Depends on how I feel at the end of the stream. All right. So I talked about the General Grievous. So this is the Harvey Tolubao General Grievous illustration that Jeff picked up for me at San Diego Comic-Con because Harvey was at the show. So freaking cool, man. Let me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I mean, look at the detail. I mean, I've always had a soft spot for Grievous, a a a cross between a droid and a sentient being that doesn't have force powers but has crazy ass lightsaber training and shit, and obviously for enough arms for enough lightsabers for more than a few opponents. But yeah, I mean, I love this one. So yeah, definitely killer work by Harvey. I'm lucky to own several Harvey published pages from the High Republic stuff. Um, yeah, it actually is, Ruben. He did not do this at the show. I wouldn't expect anybody to do this kind of level of quality at the show, especially like SDCC when it's like a madhouse there. So yeah, this was pre-done and all that, but so I knew what I was getting into. And it definitely appeals to both my fandom and my art collecting kind of thing. So yeah. So yeah, I bought this a long long time ago and was just waiting for Harvey to show up in the United States and have it be in a location that was convenient for either myself or one of my friends to pick it up, so I didn't have to pay for international shipping. So yeah, solid piece there. I'm gonna carefully get things back in the plastic. It looks like, I mean, Jeff is such a nice guy. He always throws in extra little goodies and stuff. um I really have no clue what this is, but I think it's some weird ass piece that him and Mikhail found at San Diego Comic-Con, but I don't have all the details. But it's a funny sticker. Um, let's see. He also is this a comic? Oh man, I mean, I think this might be a piece of original art. I'll have to check with him afterwards. And it looks like it's a Salacious Crumb. I don't know who the artist is, but it's in this like Mylar, so pretty sweet. Let me try to read the signature. Doug Barron. It says Doug Barron, 2023. What's up, Ken Bird? Good to see you, man. How you doing? Crotch Goblin. Yeah. Um, I was referring to the sticker with the crotch goblin. But yes, pretty sweet. I'm not familiar with Doug Barron, but I'm assuming this is a bonus piece slash gift from Jeff, which he's been known to do. So thank you, Jeff, as always, for your generosity and your friendship, and for always hooking me up when you're at these events and hanging out, being the cool dude that you are. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. So that was something I did not expect to be in here. Obviously, it's a bonus. All right, what else is in here? I think the rest of the stuff is the stuff that I am buying from Jeff from his collection. And okay, I'm starting to remember a little bit more. So two of these are like proofs slash color guides from, I believe, Return of the Jedi, the Return of the Jedi adaptation, like the official adaptation. So here you have the black and white, or there you go, black and white proof, and then color guide. So I don't often buy this kind of stuff, like color guides and proofs. And to be honest, it's been so long since Jeff and I talked about this deal on these that I don't honestly have all the details about exactly. I mean, I believe this one's a color guide, but I don't remember all the details about what kind of proof exactly this is. Maybe it's just the pre-color proof or something of the final inked page. But yeah, original pages from these bigger Marvel, Star Wars, either the original run or the movie adaptations of Empire and Jedi and whatnot. Not exactly easy to come by slash collect these days. So and these didn't cost a lot of money, so they're just kind of little cool side related pieces for my Star Wars collection. Great page. I would kill to own the original art of this page, and I'm sure probably the person who does own the original art of this page, I'm assuming either it's in a black hole or maybe it's on calf. I honestly, I'll have to look that up later when I have time. But yeah, pretty cool. Just little kind of bonus things for my collection. Nothing crazy. Wasn't going to kill me as far as the cost and all that. And then this, I believe, I forget exactly what the story behind this is, but I do believe it's a Walt Simonson, some sort of Walt Simonson. It's Emperor Palpatine, and I don't know what it's. I don't know if it's like just a quick sketch or if it's. I think it might actually be a prelim to something. But yeah, that's a Walt Simonson Emperor Palpatine prelim of some kind. Um, I will have to double check my notes or my email chain with Jeff from months ago about what exactly this was. But yeah, I don't have any Walt Simonson art. So this is my only Walt Simonson art now currently. Or maybe it's some sort of like animated related prelim or something. I don't honestly remember off the top of my head, but it is Star Wars related. It's Emperor Palpatine and it's Walt Simonson pencil art. So that's pretty cool, man. So yeah, that's pretty much that's it as far as the art package from San Diego Comic-Con and Jeff and the pickups I had from him and from Harvey and the bonus piece that he threw in. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that overall. I'm gonna carefully slip this back into the plastic. And let's see, how long have I been on? 25 minutes? All right, I could stay on for a little bit longer. I do have to get back to all this crap I've got going on at the moment with the moving and the boxes and the packing and all that. Yo, what's up, Comic Head 84 Kenny in the house? Rewind about 2 to 3 minutes to catch some original art. I don't think I'm gonna do a recap, but or maybe this is delayed by enough time that you at least caught that Walt Simonson right there. Not a crazy like Grail level Walt Simonson, but pretty cool nonetheless for somebody like myself. Plus some prize books, some random Nintendo. I got this like Nintendo Live attendee badge that I won somehow that I don't even remember entering to win. Um, I don't know. It's kind of a good reason to visit the Pacific Northwest, Seattle in September, but I don't. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing doing in September at the moment. And I'm I will have just moved like a week and a half before that or something. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But the other thing that I kind of had wanted to do on this stream, and I don't know how many of these I'm going to get through, but I probably maybe unbox at least two of these TMNT card packs from the second series. Like I'm literally sitting on like, I mean, I've got I got a ton of these. I mean, they're not expensive or anything like that, but they're from 1991, I want to say, or maybe a little earlier. I got Let me look here. And they come with the gum inside. So I'm a little bit afraid of like opening these 30 plus year old TMNT cards and having like the stick of gum like just fall apart in my hands and ruin the cards. But hey, you only live once, right? So we're gonna open at least a couple of these packs. So good timing right now with the movie, which I saw. I loved the movie. Thought it was amazing. If things weren't so hectic right now, I'd probably want to try to go see it again, but I'm just not going to be able to do that anytime soon. All right, yeah. So right off the bat, this is the state of the gum. Yeah, I'm gonna chew it, right? Yeah, it's got the chewing gum. I don't think I'm chewing this, guys. Look at that. That is gnarly looking. Yuck. All right. I'm gonna I feel like I'm breathing in some bad mojo from that already right away. And I've been packing surrounded by dust bunnies and the smell of my own sweat. And that gum is horrible, man. All right. Well, oh, right off the bat, we're gonna start with a banger. Although, look, I mean, sadly, some of the gum has bled through to the card right here. You can see that white residue. That's kind of disgusting. But anyway, I'm not expecting to make money on any of these packs. It's more of just a novelty for the PC. But yeah, Buzzing Baxter. Which card number? This is card number 125 in the set. We got Rabbit Transit. This is card number 99 in the set. Usagi Yojimbo. That's pretty cool. Let me see if there's a better way to hold these to. Yeah, there we go. Less glare that way. That's fun. Defeated by Donatello. This is card number 94 in the set. Now these aren't obviously the gum residue is all over these, or some more than others, and they've been tossed around for 30 plus years, so they're not going to be gem mint 10s or whatever. They all got like defects up the wazoo. But yeah, Donatello, my favorite turtle when I was a kid. So that's card number 94. Not So Fast Fly, card number 159. As a big TMNT fan, what do you think of the flick? I think I pretty much just summed it up right there, man. I absolutely loved it. I wasn't gonna compare it to the live action films of the early 90s or compare it even I wasn't gonna compare it like in my head to the 90s cartoon series that I grew up on. That wasn't really the point of it for me. The point of it was like bringing the TMNT crew and cast and characters into the modern era for newer audiences, but also throw in enough Easter eggs, enough music cues, enough, authentic personalities of the characters. The voice acting was great, the story was great. I thought everything about it was pretty much great. Like, if I'm being super harsh on it, maybe like an 8.5 to 9, but I think it was even better than that. For me, I liked it more than the Mario Brothers movie, and I liked it more than Spider-Verse. So, and those were fantastic animated movies for IPs that I'm a big fan of. I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I'm a big video game, Nintendo, Mario fan, and the extended universe of Nintendo. And I would still say that the TMNT Mutant Mayhem animated movie eclipsed those for me personally, just my experience with it. It was also cool. I got to go to an early screening and like at one of the earlier screenings, and I got a couple like exclusive posters. I got a comic zine which had like a reprint of the TMNT #1 cover in it. It had like these old school photos of Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird like doing signings of TMNT #1. It had all these other cool variant covers that they reprinted in there. So like I bagged and boarded that thing the second I got home. Like I'll rarely do that anymore with like these kind of promo comics, if you will, or promo mags or whatever. But with that one, I was like, it's like super careful with it just because I wanted to keep it all nice. But anyway, last card in that pack. So I was a big fan of it. I'm into it. I highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up. Go see it if you can. All right, this is Heading for Their Hideout. This is card number 130 in the set. So I'm gonna unbox one more. Let's do one more pack, and then we'll call this a 30-minute or so break for me from the madness of packing all day. This one not as in bad shape as far as the gum pieces are broken, but at least it's not like all over the place in here. Um, as you can see, it's not stuck to like this one's all stuck disgustingly, and this one's a little bit better. So, starting with the same card, um, Buzzing Baxter. That's card number 125 in the set, and the second card is the same. Is this going to be the exact same? That would be crazy if it was the exact same cards. Number 99, defeated by Donatello. Yo, these are the exact same cards. So if this is the exact same pack 2 times in a row, I'm gonna open up a third one for sure. Not So Fast Fly and Heading for the Hideout. Yeah, so just some slightly better condition cards of the first pack. So that's kind of weird, but I assume that maybe they just during that time frame off it they threw in the commons like in the same order or something like that. I don't know. Kenny, no doubt. Yeah, it was a very well done reboot for today. Aging the Turtles Down was. I agree. The actors did great performances, and it was a very charming flick. Maki Poo Poo, Michael, what's going on, man? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I'm kind of in the thick of it, but I can see the horizon as far as like, or I can see the home stretch, if you will, on all the packing part, not the moving part yet, but the packing part at least. Um, all right, yeah, let's do one more. This one, I could feel the gum is all fucked up in here already, broken, but I at least see a different card, peeking out at least. Not even gonna bother showing the gum. It's already all over my desk. All right, we got Gearing Up. This is card 132 from the set. Let me do this so you can see the whole thing. Boom. Maki Poo Poo, no poop talk on this channel. You can talk poop if you want. I'm not gonna. I won't engage in that talk, but it's a free internet. I was gonna say free country, but is it a free country? Is it a free internet? Am I a politics channel now? No. A Familiar Place. That one's cool. Group shot of the boys, of the fellas. Kenny, I have this set and the sticker chase cards. That's awesome. Yeah. I do know that like you can just buy this whole set for like relatively affordable. So like the packs, getting the packs is just it gives me the nostalgia of being a kid again, I guess. So that's why I have a bunch of packs. But the plot heats up. Usagi, Splinter, and what's that? Leonardo? No, Donatello. And studying the screen. That one's cool. Anything with Usagi in it, I don't know, as a card gets me excited. All right, we're gonna end on this banger right here. Angry Krang, yo, with Shredder in there. Angry Krang, that's dope. All right, so that's my favorite one. That's my favorite pull from these so far. 127. Angry Krang. So I'm gonna put these in these little slip, these little card sleeves and whatnot, and then I'm gonna start, packing them with everything else I got going on. So wow, look at this. We got YouTube is 90 in the house. I haven't seen him in a YouTube. Well, I haven't also been around YouTube that much to be honest, so it's all good. So he may as well be, four times as active as I am, and I just wouldn't know. What's up? What's up, Chad? As you can see, I'm like knee deep in the process of packing things up to move. I've got movers showing up 6 days, 5, 6 days from now, kind of thing. So yeah, things are kind of hectic. Things are kind of crazy. Bubs Comics. I used to find these cards all over the schoolyard after recess was over. So yes, I remember such memories as well myself. For that, and also all sorts of other cards that we were into back then in the 90s kids. 90 star of the recent Vice documentary. All right, you're gonna have to fill me in on what that joke means because I have no idea. All right, well, hey guys, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We unboxed some cool TMNT cards. Um, I'm gonna eventually do another stream where I unbox the rest of those packs, I think, but I'm running out of time here. I can't do a several hours long show tonight. I really got to focus, get back to this whole packing operation. You did see some books, you saw some original art, some really cool original art. I got to show that Harvey Tolabao piece one more time because it deserves the shine. General Grievous, baby. Yeah, kick ass. I love that piece. And then some cool other Star Wars related art things. If you are curious about that, just, rewind or whatever. And, some cool little prize books and pull list books from my comic shop that I completely forgot were on my pull list still. And the whole Nintendo thing, Nintendo Live thing. Maybe I'll take a last minute flight out to Seattle and go to this at the top of September. That could be cool, man. That could be cool. That could be fun. I don't know what is really going on at this Nintendo Live thing, but I will probably look into it on the interwebs and make a decision on whether it's worth a weekend trip to Seattle or not. Yeah, moving is always super stressful, man. Yeah, happy packing, right? Yeah. Be kind, rewind. Absolutely, Ruben. Make sure you go check out Ruben the Collector. He helped me out massively about a week and a half ago when we did the comic art show and sell episode on his channel where I sold a bunch of my original comic art. Not a bunch, maybe like I think like 12 pieces or so to maybe 6 or 7 different buyers. All of those packages went out and all of the art has been received. There was a few situations of potential drama for some of the recipients, and I was definitely worried because I was packing at the same time and, just like in the back of my mind. There's one more delivery of art that I need to do in person to Nick Barucci. I'll be on the EXP channel on the 18th. I will deliver his order to him. But yeah, so I'm glad that we got to do that, Ruben, and thanks again because it really helps me with the expenses here of having movers move all these boxes and all my furniture once I am ready to go in 5, 6 days time or so. Carlito, yeah, after 3 years, it looks like I'll be moving. It's the worst, man. I'm sorry. Good luck, dude. Start early is all I can say. Is start the prep process as early as possible, because then the level of stress in that lead up is just like insane, man. Thanks, bro. My pleasure. I kind of work. Yeah, there you go. A great sell through percent. Thank you. I mean, I got to rely on you for the math and the numbers and the actual facts of what occurred. So I appreciate that. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the outro.
Where do I begin? I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind. I don't want it all. Heard he scammer, had to switch up the accounts. Moving paper, gotta call in my account. It's all in, I can have it coming out. Been through the struggle, I can see another drought. Yeah, it's not a purse, it's a merch. 6 figures was a goal, now it's 9 or a hearse. Put it work. Used to pull up, not swerve, no time for the snakes, time to put them in the dirt, that's word. I gotta get it, it's in my DNA. You only see the highlights, don't know what it takes. Last year stressing, got no sleep. Now I'm right between the courts, I don't know bleed. I see the hate, they don't wanna see me win. Bank deposits, I got more coming in. Top down, throw the money in the wind.